was dribbling and passing, but when he tried to pass across his
center tonight, they were up and ready to go, fired up to see the Lakers in person in the playoffs for the first time since 2013.
Right there by Devin Booker and Anthony Davis would be a challenge.
Game 1 went to the Suns. That was Sunday. 99-90 was the final. Lakers were at the controls here. Paul trying to get around Drummond, finds Ayton, got a mismatch there.
It can't be a physical team. They haven't been like that all year. So you combat that by going smaller a little bit to move the size of the Lakers.
Davis misses a three. Ayton kept it alive, but right into the hands of AD. Cannot finish. Gets his own. Looking for some room. Anthony Davis coming off a big game 2. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Had 3 blocks in the game as Kerr gets the friendly bounce for Phoenix. Booker, a 31-point game in game 2 as well. He has been electrifying in his first 2 playoff games. Schroeder for 3.
Offensive board, but picking up those block shots are invaluable.
Lakers signed Drummond on March 28th. Has not been with the team that long. Remember, he started with Cleveland. Certainly has not been with LeBron and AD.
That you can't turn it over against this Laker team.
Phoenix high turnover first quarter in game 2. Lakers give it right back. So Ayton on the other end gets a steal. Here's Paul now. He'll pull the mid-range. Paul. There's suction cups that try to increase blood flow. Kind of like a stinger. They're calling it a shoulder contusion, but he lost a little feeling in his hand. That was in the second quarter of game 1, but he does look much improved as Drummond
feeding the ball to Andre Drummond. But when he gets his opportunities, he has to take advantage of it. On that last play, he did just that.
Mikal Bridges first try, no good. Offensive board, Booker, and Booker comes up short. Ayton another chance, and a third chance is been a big part of their success this year, and he has played very well to start the playoffs. LeBron misses a 3. There's Ayton who clears down the board. Typically, throughout the regular season, the Suns at a very slow pace. Obviously, Chris Paul makes them
to get an extra game under their belt where they can develop some more continuity and chemistry before actually getting into the playoffs.
Mikal Bridges set up for Mikal Bridges. Outstanding third-year player out of Villanova. Jimmy, he shot it at 43% from three-point range this year. There's Davis inside. LeBron. And the athletic trainers will try to keep that shoulder in good form. There's another
for the Phoenix Suns. I know it sounds simple, but got to make shots. They had opportunities, good looks, but not able to knock them in. Bridges answering the bell early here with the second three-point shot made.
Kuzma gets his first touch. Gasol, he's a playmaker up there, gives it right back to Kuzma. And oh, what a feed! Missing some shots early, just 1 out of 6 to start this game. Coming off his 31-point effort. Kuzma unable to hit it. That's a guy the Lakers got to get going, Jimmy. Just 2 points in the first 2 games, and those came in game 2.
But in Kuzma's defense, having AD back and LeBron back, his role was going to change. He's not going to get the same kind of touches that he has gotten in the past, so he has to adjust to that mentally and take advantage of the opportunities when they come about. And don't concern yourself with going maybe 1 for 5, 1 for 6 early, in particular if they're really good shots that you normally make.
That was a tough shot with Schroeder all over him. Schroeder goes fast, gets right by Bridges, who's a 3. Alex Caruso, first minutes on the floor. Caruso will be the ball handler. He's here for Anthony Davis with the bench.
But what's important about that is that now that assist to me is a sign, an indication from the Lakers' perspective. You need to be able to make plays off the dribble against this Phoenix team. Excellent work that's on Caruso and Davis.
Here's Booker. Got the late clock here. He puts one up. Nicely done. Fundamental. Devin Booker. Kuzma quickly down the floor. Misses the layup. Ayton clears another rebound. That's 6 for him right now. Booker gives it up. Ayton in traffic. Good ball movement by the Suns. The Lakers close out well. Ayton, little turnaround. Oh,
another one inside.
Gasol passes up a 3, gives it up. And AD got a man in the air. Ayton, now he'll pull a long 2. Cameron Payne's been a terrific bench player this year for Monty Williams and the Suns. Payne had 19 in game 2 in 33 minutes. Lakers fans will note that Dennis Schroeder, who normally plays the entirety of the first quarter, at 32 and change. Here's Kuzma now. Davis with a rebound. Got good position on Ayton. Good ball movement. Extra pass. Here comes Caruso, and he lays it. Those guys.
Well, it has, and normally you'll look and see the coach that has the best record won their conference, which would be Quinn Snyder. But because of the turnaround in New York and also the continuation of success that the Suns had and brought that into even race between the three at the top.
Yeah, Torrey Craig getting some minutes here. He played just 5 minutes in game 2. He scored just 2 points. That's Caruso. It's going to be a travel no basket going the other way.
And Payne got himself a little bit too deep right there and made the cardinal sin of picking up his dribble, which that time gave Caruso the advantage. Another lob inside again.
It's there for Payne. Good defense by the Lakers. In transition now, LeBron gives it up. Matthews for 3. No. Suns down a pair at a 1-point lead at the quarter break. As
that's the stat you gave me, B.A. I appreciate that. But it works here.
Yeah, 19 field goal attempts already in the paint, but all of that cluster is right at the rim. LeBron will sit. Kuzma on a feed from Schroeder. And a couple of free throws. He's got 12. 10 of that first quarter. Lakers have opened up a 5-point lead. It's a 5-0 run. Chris Paul looking for the lob, and Ayton there.
And able to throw the lob easily up, kind of returning some of the damage done by the Lakers right back at him with that dunk by Ayton.
A lot of beef there, too. Looked like some contact. Oh, nice pass, Crowder.
Mavs won 2 out of 3 games. Luka has been dominant, since the bubble.
There's a steal by Caldwell Pope. 2 on his tail, and he scores it. At the half, courtesy of American Express. Here's Davis now from LeBron. Short. Caldwell Pope, the rebound. Going here in the second half. We open up the third quarter. Lakers have the first possession at a 3-point lead. Only 3 points came, the first 3 points of the game from the free throw. Foul, didn't get it. Good defense by the Suns. Left wide open. Booker missed it. Boy, it had been a tough shooting game anywhere outside that paint. And 2 more in the paint as Anthony. The foul on Anthony Davis. By the way, the Suns have missed their last 10 field goal attempts. Here goes Booker now. Very low scoring game. Chris mentioned that 11-1 run going back to the end of the quarter. And the Phoenix Suns comes from DeAndre Ayton, who's got 12.
Well, the struggle with the Suns is this. During the course of the season, they're 7th in the league in 3-point shooting percentage at about 38%. But in this series so far, they're a little bit below 31%. And that's a lot of their offense and what they get off of it.
Oh, nice. Drummond trying to keep it alive. It's Booker. Comes out of the pack. Booker. And a turnover. LeBron James snuffed it out. Schroeder leaves it up. And Davis throws. 7th Phoenix turnover. Suns protect the ball very well. And up this venue since the 2012 season. Great to have fans in the stands as well. There's Ayton, missed it, got it back. Second chance. Ayton scores.
And everything first came about.
Well matched. Yeah. Identical records, as a matter of fact, the Knicks and the Hawks.
Well, they always say the 4 and 5 seed are the teams that are evenly matched. And right now, number 38 are the Lakers.
And the Lakers with 8 fast break points. Here's Paul, gets stuck in traffic, comes up short. That's where you can really see the shoulder injury. He's come up short a number of times on a shot he usually knocks down as James again just powers his way in. And every NBA on TNT broadcast.
You know one good thing, our fans couldn't hear it. The exchange between LeBron James and Cameron Payne. Oh, look there. DeAndre Ayton is caught in between. He didn't know whether to stay to help, and him freezing just opened it up for LeBron. Another easy 2 inside.
Suns look like they're in trouble right now, Jimmy. There's a lot of time left, but the Lakers are getting it where?
The 10.
Caldwell Pope with a loose ball foul there after that play. Now that is Booker. Game was game 2. Put the ball in his hands. Again, he's another part of the story. Look at Schroeder still limping out there. But, you know, he had the ball in his hands quite a bit when LeBron and Davis were out. Bodies on the floor. Booker looking for help. Craig kicks it. Johnson for 3. Suns need.
In order for the Lakers to repeat, does Anthony Davis have to be the best player on the court all the time for the Lakers?
Nice feed. We're up 13 now. Both teams having a poor shooting performances, especially the Suns turn it over. That was Cameron Payne who lost it out of bounds. 11 giveaways now. 5th turnover this quarter for Phoenix. Under 2 minutes to go. Tough shot by Davis and for Monty Williams, and I'm not sure he's able to find an answer right now if the Suns don't start making some three-pointers.
Well, the thing is, they're not getting consistent, clean looks. So the rhythm offensively behind the arc is not there, unlike the Lakers.
Committed. Anthony Davis has been on the floor a lot. He's down deep. Davis missed it, got his own, puts it back. 30 points in the game now. That got LeBron off his seat. Davis has scored the last 9 for LA. And now swipe from behind. Payne picks the pocket of Gasol all the way in with the reverse. He's
get your way.
Just got to.
You got to argue the right way.
Without the mask, you know, these NBA coaches not required to wear the mask during games now. So making his voice heard. By the way, without Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a premium perimeter defender is out for the Lakers. Here goes LeBron to the hole. Counted and one. Frank Vogel is with his personnel as LeBron misses short, gets the rebound though, his back tap that time. And now Matthews for 3. Yes.
Now the crowd was waiting for that one.
Cameron Payne. No. Kuzma with a board. Here's Matthews now. Oh, he liked it from the time it left his hand. Attrition.
Well, I mean, when you
can afford it.
Well, you make $800 million. I mean,
good.
One single, meal, they go, that's nothing right there, BA.
Here's Payne, gives it to Aiden, and Aiden scores. Aiden, 16-point game. There is time for the Suns. Yeah. However, this game has just tilted to the Lakers this entire second half. And last year, Crowder for the Heat, and they are leaning on each other right now. This has become personal between these two. Cleared out. LeBron wants Crowder. Shot clock to 7. Spins off of him. LeBron hangs. The reverse is good.
Of a series, so it's never over until that 4th game is pretty much won.
Oh, great point. And if you're Phoenix right now, here's the foul. And I think, LeBron taking a dive right there.
Come on, you know we're in LA, right?
If you're the Phoenix Suns right now, I mean, it's all new. Now their goal has to be to get one in LA at some point.
Well, you got to be realistic. You want to win too, but you know if you can get one, you've done your job. Phoenix right now in transition, they see if they can convert. But here's the thing about it. After the
right till the end through game 7, so they'll go Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday if it goes that long. Other part of the story, the Lakers had a couple of game 1 losses in the bubble. And famously, Charles Barkley calling for a sweep after the Blazers. He's been able to give him some points here, and that pass too hot. Turnover Phoenix. And Davis falls down, and right there is Payne. He'll pull a 3. Payne's got another one. Cameron Payne by him. Quarter. Lakers at one point led by 21. And the pass unable to be handled by Davis. Turnover Lakers. Crowder gives it back to Booker. Booker goes strong and scores.
Well, you got to remember the guys in the other team and those jerseys, they're professionals too. So the minute you lapse concentration and start turning the ball over, they're going to make you pay. And Schroeder, I was just going to say, Schroeder has been the guy for the Lakers at times when they needed a basket to slow down momentum, has found a way to give it to them, and right on cue, a much-needed bucket by the Lakers.
Yeah, mark that one, right? Schroeder gives it to LeBron, who gives it right back. Oh, he passes up an open 3. Shoots over Booker now.
To drop it back behind him to Wesley Matthews, he really didn't have to push off.
10-point game. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Do the Suns have more fight in them? Ayton lets Davis fly by. Counted for the LA Lakers.
Well, you know what they did by extending the game. That just shortened my cigar time after this game, my man.
Yeah, that's Torrey Craig. Well, I mentioned the Lakers last played a playoff game 2013. They got swept that year by the San Antonio Spurs. This here